feel just like a child, thinking everything is mine at the drop of a dime. And I'm walking around this town, I'm looking up, I'm looking down, I'm singing, singing out. I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna wait, thinking everything is alright.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the music scene. I'm Darren Fromal, and I'm sitting here with Rosi Golan. Her new album, The Drifter and the Gypsy, is out right now, and I'm going to call her the new queen of TV soundtracks. You'll find out in a minute why. Hi Rosi, and welcome to the music scene. Good, how are you? You have an album out right now called The Drifter and the Gypsy. Can you tell me about the album and where you got the title for the album?
The title, it's kind of historical for me. My father was a gypsy. So, yeah, I've always kind of moved around, my whole life. And you can kind of hear that in my songs. I sing a lot about going away. So, I wrote a song called The Drifter and the Gypsy, and it kind of just tied in the whole record for me, so.
As I said, you've had several TV soundtracks, including Grey's Anatomy, One Tree Hill, Private Practice, Ghost Whisperer. What's that feeling like to know that millions of people are hearing your songs?
It's weird. The first time it happened, it was kind of crazy. It was this whole ending scene. It was actually on One Tree Hill, and it was the ending scene of this episode, and they used the whole song. It was really cool. It's kind of when I watched Grey's Anatomy. I have for a really long time, and I remember discovering new music through the show. And when a scene is like really pivotal, and a really great song comes on, so it was really cool that was my music doing the same thing. So.
Performing Songwriter magazine called your album The Drifter and the Gypsy. They said it is packed with yummy folk pop goodness. I love that yummy folk pop goodness. That's awesome. What was your reaction to that review?
Made me want to eat it. No. I don't know. It's flattering when people say really nice things about your music. I think that, it's just, it's refreshing, first of all, that they kind of get my sound, because I think they really did. And yeah, it's a really nice thing to have said about you.
You've lived in many different places, including Germany, Paris, Los Angeles, and New York. Do you have a favorite place that you like to be?
It's tough. I've been in New York for a really long time, so I guess that's kind of one of them for me. Yeah, I don't have a favorite. I think that comes, part and parcel with being a drifter, or a gypsy. It's kind of, you make your home wherever you are. And I'm originally Israeli, so I love going back there as well. And I love going back to Paris. Who wouldn't? So yeah, it depends, I think, on my mood.
You speak 3 languages fluently, and I heard that one of your songs, written in English with some French lyrics, ended up on an Italian commercial. What was your reaction to that?
I think it's, kind of ironic, especially because it's another country. But yeah, I don't know. You write a song in English and then you put a French tag on it and it ends up in an Italian commercial for kids, and it's a love song. So I don't know. It's kind of funny, but also really cool.
You do speak French, Hebrew, and English. Can you say a little something to our audience in all 3 languages?
Sure. I have to really think about this. I'll say hello. So, shalom, קוראים לי Rosi Golan. Bonjour, je m'appelle Rosi Golan. And hello, my name is Rosi Golan.
Right now, you're on a tour that you're calling the House Concert Tour, which is literally you performing in people's homes. How did you come up with that idea? I love the idea. And how did you come up with that idea?
Thank you. I was actually here in Utah, in Park City, for Sundance. And somebody contacted me before I came out here. They said that they saw that I was playing at the ASCAP Cafe And every year they invite an artist to come and perform at their house, and they invite all of their friends. And at first I was kind of weirded out. I was like, I don't know, stranger, kind of contacting me on MySpace, asking me to come over to their house. And my manager kind of like, checked it out and spoke to him. Turns out that this is something that he's done on a yearly basis. So I went, I had a really amazing experience. This person opened their home to us, and there were like 75 people there. And, I reached a bunch of new people, which is always really great. And so when, Splore asked me to do this fundraiser, I thought it would be a really good time of the year to plan a house concert tour around it. And so that's what I've been doing, and just going to, different people's homes. They're putting us up, a lot of them, which is really cool, and haven't had any crazy, weird experiences, which is good. Everyone's been really friendly, really warm and open, and it kind of shows you that there's a lot of really cool people in the country. So
find it so interesting that you're doing that. You recently performed at Lincoln Center. How did you find the experience of performing at such a world-renowned venue?
It's amazing. You step on that stage, and I think behind you there's like a 40-foot ceiling. I think the ceilings are about 40 feet, and there's nothing but glass behind the stage. So you literally just see all of New York City behind you. And the sound check was just like so quick, because obviously, the sound there is so incredible. Yeah, it's the best sound. So once you play on a stage like that, it kind of spoils you. You don't ever want to play anywhere else. But I'm so thankful that I had that moment and that I got to play there. Yeah, it was amazing.
Is there any other singer-songwriter right now or in the past out there that you would love to work with?
I think it's no secret. I kind of always say this to people. I love Ray LaMontagne. I'm a very big fan of his, and he's somebody that I've always wanted to go on tour with.
Have you had a chance to meet him yet or anything?
Yeah, I did actually. I met him once at an event. He was really nice. Yeah.
What is the one thing while you're touring that you have to have with you?
That's a good question. I think just my own toiletries, You go to different hotels. I know it sounds funny, but you go to different hotels, and the bar of soap always like really dries your skin. So I think just my own things that kind of make me feel like I'm a little bit more at home.
What do you say to your fans out there? Anything?
Just thank you for listening and checking out the music. If you haven't, and if you're going to, thank you. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the reason I do it.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the Music Scene, Rosie. Thank you, and good luck with the rest of the tour. You have to go out and get Rosie's new album, The Drifter and the Gypsy. You won't be disappointed. You can find her on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and anywhere else fabulous music is found. I'm Darren Fromal, and this is the Music Scene.
When you hear but you just don't listen, when you're looking but you just don't see, when you're thinking there's no rhyme or reason, think of me, think of me. When you're getting to the end of a hard day, and you're thinking it's a long way home, when you're thinking that you're just plain crazy 'cause you're on your own, think of me.